All right, so we're back for another break session in this week's Until It Works cipher. I mentioned it before, but I wanted to one more time shill the brand new T-shirt because I just saw that in the store. I use a third party called Spreadshirt, and so it's good quality stuff. Like I actually get it myself. So here's like the Spread Love T-shirt, and so yeah, they offer random sales, and I believe right now for like next 4 days. So depending on whenever you see this, there's 20% off everything. So if there's anything that you like, there's that. Cool. So welcome back. Hopefully it was a super productive work session for you. I've been updating. So I have this radio show that I've done for about like over 13 years now here at a local college station. And so the show is on Saturdays. And then I do all the post-show promotional stuff afterwards. So like taking like the snippets of the tracks we played and posting them to Instagram and Twitter and sending the like email blast, setting that up stuff. So working on that in this first couple of work sessions. So I'm almost done, but it is kind of a lot. So, all right. So, happily, and I was gonna say successfully, like happily and successfully together. It looks like if we go to, let me actually go to the site since I have the screen share up, but I wanted to show that the thing actually worked. Let me exit out of here. And so if you go to untilit.works, and so it says, we're live, but here in the videos, that's the last video that happened, which is kind of cool. But now the thing is, the thumbnail turned black. So I guess, could I choose a random point somewhere inside of the video? And I guess it was a black screen. Just my luck. So I've got to figure out a way. I'm thinking I may like add text to it so that regardless if there's a video or not, there's some sort of maybe like Until It Works text or something on there. And I'll go more into that maybe in the second cipher that happens today. I'll probably go over how that all works. But for this cipher, I wanted to talk about how, where is it? Oh, I didn't. Okay, so it's over here. Let me this, and it's this one here. All right, so what also worked, if you're following me on Twitter at lifelongdev, you would see that I posted a, you know what, let me go to that too. Hold on, let me, since we're here, Twitter. So this is my Twitter page. I've got some notifications there. But if you, again, 20% off t-shirts, just saying. All right, so here we go. So I posted this picture here. So now when you click on the video, it pulls up the actual highlight clip. And I've added some things to the highlight clips to make it look a little, before it was kind of janky, so I'm adding some styling to it. So you can check it out if you haven't, see here. And so that at lifelong.dev, that's customized.
Cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back.
What will happen is hopefully on the back end, it sends off. All right. Also, spoke about the video archive stuff quick. So the new shirts. So again, Spread Love available now. A collaboration between Chrome and a bunch of frameworks to help make the web better. And if you know me, so all that there. So in the beginning with the at lifelong dev, the highlights created by, let me see if I can pull that back up. That right there, that's custom. So that is, so if you were to create a highlight video, it'd have your Twitter or GitHub account there. And so, yeah, so that's pretty cool. So now I'm going to talk about how it kind of came together. So that was this one here. And like I said before, short answer, it's webhooks. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oh, and then also, the highlight videos, at least for me, it may not make sense because I can't actually see or hear what's actually being shared at that time. So that's why for me it's going to be off or what have you, because I'm just randomly looking at the preview and clicking it. So, all right. So how the highlight video works. Okay. So like I said, webhooks. That's pretty much it. So if you're not familiar with webhooks are a thing that you can set up on your server that receives requests from different activities that you sent out previously. And so what happens is that otherwise, let's say, for example, the archive video link that's coming back from Vonage here. Where's my mouse? Here we go. So right here, so you can see the Vonage. What happens is once the broadcast is over and I stop it, I get a link to the actual recording from Vonage, like where it's stored there. It's a temporary link, so that's why I have to go and do these things afterwards. So instead of, without webhooks, I would have to keep asking Vonage if the video is ready. So you can imagine how annoying that must be. Be like, hey, is the video ready? Hey, is the video ready? Hey, is the video ready? So with webhooks, I can say, hey, Vonage, whenever the video is ready, please send a message to this endpoint or webhook, and that will let me know that it's ready, and then I can do whatever I need to do with it. So it's just like a lot less communication back and forth. So when I set up my Vonage, the application for this, I can specify the webhook, and so I set it to an endpoint. So in my server, so Vonage does this thing. It sends the video archive link to my webhook, and my webhook is like, awesome, it's ready, good to go. So then I take that link to the archive and I send that to Vimeo. So Vimeo can do its thing with this uploading, and then it lets me know when the link is ready to when the link is ready on their end. When that's where I'm hosting the archive video is on Vimeo. The thing is, Vimeo doesn't support webhooks, so I can't. There's no way for me to know when the video is ready. They give me like a placeholder and saying, all right, here's where your video will be. We still have to do some transcoding and stuff on our end. And since we don't have like a webhook integration, you have to keep asking us. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just saving the location where it's at. But then I also take that link to the archive and the timestamps that are submitted for the highlight videos. And I send that to ShotStack. And ShotStack is a company online. Well, it's a SaaS, service as a software as a service, where they do all the video editing stuff in the cloud for me. I believe they use like FFmpeg, and I've used FFmpeg previously, and I'm glad there's a company like ShotStack because it's a lot to try and figure all that out to make it look cool, make it look good. And so they make it easier for me to make like a pretty good looking video, which we just saw before. So I send off the link to the archive video from Vonage to ShotStack with the timestamps and like the account information, like the Twitter or GitHub username, so that I can customize that title screen. And then ShotStack does this thing, works on what have you. And then when it's ready, it will send me a link to my webhook to let me know that the highlight video is ready and good to go. Cool. So then I get that link from ShotStack with the highlighted video. And again, it's a temporary link, and so it won't be around forever. So I want to keep it around forever. So then I send that edited link, the video, to Cloudinary. And that's where I have it hosted. And they don't do webhooks either, from what I can tell. So then I save that link to the database, and that's pretty much how everything works. So yeah, so it went too bad, I think. And hopefully the audio is still good for this one. From my audio level, it looks like it's still going. So that's great. All right, so just to recap one more time, webhooks are awesome, and they allow you to not have to keep bugging the different services who are running processes that you're asking them to do in the cloud or wherever. So you set up your webhook, and if they support webhooks, they will let you know through your webhook that whatever job that you had them running is finished. And so you don't have to keep sending pings to them looking for updates. And so you can continue doing what you need to do, and they'll let you know. So once again, when the broadcast is over, Vonage sends me a link to the archive, and it's temporary. So that's why I need to send it to Vimeo so that it can be stored there longer. And so I get the video archive link, send it to Vimeo. Vimeo doesn't have a webhook, so I get its reference to where the video will be after it's transcoded and all the stuff that Vimeo does. I set that into the database. And from there, I also send the archive link from Vonage to ShotStack along with the timestamps and the account information, whether it be like GitHub, your username, not account information, but the username, whether it be your Twitter or GitHub, wherever you use to log in. Send that along with the timestamps. And so ShotStack does its thing by editing the videos and putting the title screen and the end screen on there, editing them up, doing the fade in, fade out, which is kind of cool. Then it does its thing. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me know when you're ready. So it lets me know through my webhook that, hey, here's your video. Here's where it is. It's a temporary link. So do with that what you will. So I take that temporary link for the highlighted video, edited video, and then send that to Cloudinary. And then Cloudinary uploads it to their servers so that it's available whenever I need it. And then I send that link to the database so that it's stored. And so that way, when when the video is posted or what have you, when you click that share to Twitter, the video, it will show your actual highlighted clip as the Twitter preview, which I think is pretty cool. And then, yeah, so then it does all that. And and then the Vimeo video is worked on. It's sent to the database so that when you go to the page where the video is, it shows the video. And so, yeah, so just a lot of that stuff. So it took about off and on, maybe like a week to get all that worked out. So, and then getting the highlighted video to kind of look nice enough. There's more I want to do to it. And so, but yeah, it works. And that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's it. So if you want to give it a shot, please feel free to. And I'm going to be out of here. So hopefully the video, the audio worked the whole time. So, all right. Now let me go and set up for us to be out of here. All right. Cool. So again, thank you. If there's anything you need, if you get stuck, feel free to send a Hako. If there's anything you want to showcase and show and tell, you can sign up for that. And I think that's it. So again, thank you very much for the time. Back to work. Hopefully it's a productive time for you, and let me know. So again, thanks. All right. Till next time. Here we go. Oh, I got to set the timer. Let me do that. So 15 minutes after the hour. So we'll be back. All right. So again, thank you. Let me get this playing. So many things to do at once.
Into life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank God for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank God for showing up to me.